up again my leg breaker. Some cheap, second-rate loan shark.
To live in?
It's a waste of life.
I figure if I break the guy's thumb, he gets laid off, right? He can't make
Yeah, well, don't figure. Let me do the figuring, okay, Rob? From here in, just let me do the figuring.
Come on! Want to hear me? Come on! I'll break both arms so they don't work for you.
And welcome in. Alright, so Twinkle's been a little bit disturbing as of late. But anyway, we're going to change the show to the Jerry Bramer interview. And, well, last night... Hold on. Well, last night, I told you, I predicted the Redskins were going to win. They didn't win. Well, we didn't expect them to leave an injured quarterback in there. I mean, he was injured after the second quarter. We knew that. But he was the rookie champion, and he led the team. It was an amazing story. It would have been nice. But unforeseen, unfortunate things. He had an injury. Anyway, moving past that, I also said after the show I will be checking out Oprah and Letterman. But when I turned it on, it was Oprah and Jamie Foxx. And Jamie Foxx is a very interesting cat. I couldn't stay up to watch the Letterman thing. I'll have to catch that. But Jamie Foxx and Oprah. Now here's two people. I was watching the show. And they were talking about a lot of things. They were talking about his new movie coming out. I think it's January 19th. And they were talking about the evolution of things. Evolution of love, evolution of freedom, evolution of giving people opportunities, giving people chances. I'm also an underdog myself. I wasn't before, but it just turns out that way, I mean, like I said, I had the whole cousin incident there where, and I'll give you a little bit of background on me. Yes, I did study with some JWs, and I sort of still do in a way, but I'm not a JW. I really didn't get into religion or anything like that until 2007, when, I ran into someone that I knew from way back when I was an actor, who used to, stop at my house all the time. Not all the time, but that was his route. That's what they do. They knock on your door, they hand you a thing. Alright, I used to get them, throw them out the window on the way over to acting school, but I liked the gentleman. Always remembered the gentleman. So, I don't know, 2007, I moved back home, and he was there. I'm like, wow. This was like 14, 15 years later. So, anyways, to make a long story short, we all grew up Roman Catholics, stuff like that. Had a church down here called St. Mary's. And my cousin was going to that church, I remember, before it closed down. And I also remember my cousins were here, that they're giving this guy, who's a rap star, an opportunity. And they didn't give me one. I could be really upset over that. But I'm not. I mean, also, she was Roman Catholic. I'm not. She found out that I studied with these people. What can I do? I kind of enjoyed them. They kind of made me a better person. A free thinker. A lot of people say, oh, you can't think if you take in stuff like that. No. I was able to think even more. Almost like I could see everything, this magic. And last night I was in a post with Peace Weaver, and I really didn't get too much feedback once I stated what I stated. So, having said that, and then watching the Oprah and Jamie Foxx interview, where they were talking about the movie, and they were using these words that go along with the movie. It's a word, and it's a word that I know I couldn't say on here, but I respect that, because I didn't go through what they went through, but my difficulties and journeys still need to be recognized too. You know, I mean, nobody has an easy ride here, and I think we're getting to a point here where we're just focusing on one thing here and one thing only, and forget everyone else. I'm not going down silent. You know, my father passed away 2 years ago, and I look at his life and I say, you know, there's a man who lived his life to the fullest, and but he always stayed silent. And he was a funny man, but there was always something in him he couldn't figure out. He knew it, and that's why, you know, you're always supposed to be a little bit better than your parents. And today, are the children going to be able to rise up to that task and be better? Yes.